Good morning, my friends. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad today. I am still in Jonah, and there was so much more that I just saw and I want to bring out this morning. But today I'm filled with joy, yes, because last night from this table right here, I went to Sydney, Australia, and joined with Zoom a group of women with Suzanne and her group of women that meet together for Bible study. And I was so privileged to be part of that. Because these days when I can't get to travel, the Lord is sending me here and there through the phone. And I am thankful for that. It just refreshes my heart. This morning, as I sat down again in the book of Jonah, and really it has been going through my mind because we see so many details here of how our life is also. And we read again that Jonah heard from the word of the Lord. He was a prophet. He heard the Lord tell him, go to Nineveh. He went the opposite way, got in a boat, and now there is a storm, and they are waking him up because the verse 5, the mariners were so afraid of this storm, the people on their ship, that they started casting out everything that they needed to lighten their ship. So they were getting rid of things that were important to them so that they could make the ship lighter. And then the captain found Jonah sleeping and said, why are you not crying unto your God? Because they were crying every man to his God. They didn't know the God of the heavens and the earth. And Jonah wakes up and he comes up there, and then they say, well, let's cast a lot, and the lot falls on him because they find out that he is the evil one. They say, let's find the evil one because this is happening to us from our gods. They are still do not know the God that is the creator of the heavens and the earth. And then they say, well, where are you from? And he tells them, I'm a Hebrew. I believe, I fear the God of heaven, which has made the sea and the dry land. And that is why this storm is happening. And then he, as the prophet of the Lord, tells them, if you throw me into the water, you will have great peace, because this storm is because of me. And then verse 13 that I want to bring out this morning. Nevertheless, the men rowed harder to bring the ship to land, but they could not because they did not want to throw him out of their boat. And so one time Terry was preaching about throw Jonah out of your boat. And so there are situations in our life or people or things that you find yourself that your boat has come into such turmoil that there is not peace in yourself or those around you because of one situation, that you need to realize what are the things that you need to get out of your boat. And so I went to Ephesians, and Paul the Apostle talks about this in chapter 4 and verse 23. Be renewed in the spirit of your mind. So this is where we put things and we take out things that bring peace into our life or they bring turmoil into our life. And he says, verse 24, put you on the new man, which after God is created in righteousness and true holiness. So we need to throw out of your boat the old man. Once you find Christ, then you need to walk in the newness of the new man, because now we are covered with his righteousness. And then it says these things need to be out of our life. And I wrote them down. They're lying, anger, stealing, corrupt communication out of our mouth that comes from our mind, and those things that need to be put off. Bitterness. He says bitterness, wrath, anger, clamor, evil speaking. Put these away from you. So once you know that these are the things that are creating the turmoil in your life, now we're talking not just an outside storm that we are all going through, but also things that are creating turmoil in your life. Put those things away. And then in chapter 5, he says, walk is children of light. For the fruit of the Spirit is goodness, righteousness, and truth. These are the things we need to put on this morning. And we are reminded of that by Jonah's story, because once they threw Jonah out of their boat, a great calm came over the whole sea. So today, remember, there are things we need to put out of our lives and have great peace in our hearts, in our minds, in the midst of situations around the world. But we still will have that peace of the Lord that is goodness, righteousness, and truth. Be blessed today.